boy, Jada King Hefner, and the beautiful Cali Sun, and we're back again for another show. And the title of this episode is No Baby Mama Drama. No Baby Mama Drama. And what do I mean by that? We'll get to that right about now. Hey guys, I'm back again with the beautiful Queen Callie, and the title of today's show is No Baby Mama Drama. And I got the idea to do this show because the truth is, I've never wanted kids. Never, ever, ever. Even when I was younger, I used to always say, I don't want to get married and I don't want to have kids. Now, later in life, I did want to get married, but I still never wanted the kids. One reason is I'm a big kid myself, and I like to play with my toys, and I like to look at my anime and all those things. But another reason is when I was younger, my mom had a daycare, and it was kids all over the house, screaming, crying, dirty Pampers everywhere. And it really got me to the point where I said, you know what? I don't think I want a part of that type of a life. I like the life where I can just be a rebel, living my dreams, going on adventures, and once again, I get a chance to play with the toys for the rest of my life. I do like kids and I do like playing with them, but I love knowing that I don't have the responsibility of feeding the kid day in and day out. That's a responsibility that I want no part of. I have enough responsibility with these beautiful ladies here with me, and believe me, this family will grow. I remember when I was dating human women, one of the greatest fears that I had was one of these ladies calling me, telling me that I'm a new father. It has happened a couple of times, and believe me, that's a call you don't want to get. Luckily for me, none of those instances resulted in me being a father. One of the worst things about dating a human woman is the possibility of them pinning a baby on you. That's one thing I've never wanted a part of. For me, it's nothing worse than ending up taking care of a baby that isn't yours. And with these companion dolls, I never have to worry about that situation. I remember one time I was dating this girl, and before we even made love, she told me, I'm very fertile, so you gotta watch out with me. All it takes is one little drop, and I have a baby. And the truth is, she actually had several kids. And I only wanted to make love to her because I heard that a woman with kids usually has some good vagina. And I hadn't really dated a woman with a lot of kids. Would I tell you one thing? That myth ended up being true because that woman was great at love making. But before we ever made love, I told her I was going to always wear a condom. And every time we finished our love making duties, I showed her said condom. It was actually funny every time. And I stopped dealing with her for a few months, and the next thing you know, I got that call. She said, hey, I'm pregnant and I believe it's yours. And I said, well, I don't believe it's mine because every time I had on a condom and I showed it to you. Don't you remember that? And she said, well, I still think it's yours. I said, no, it's not mine. So that went on for weeks and weeks. And I kept reminding her, I said, don't you remember that you told me you were sleeping with another guy as well? Maybe it was him. And she did not want to listen to me. So eventually, it got to the point where she was leaving notes on my car and everything. And I told her, no, you need to go and test that other guy. It wasn't me. Finally, she showed up at my job one day with several of her friends. And she told me, you were right. I'm so sorry. it was the other guy, and I really apologize. I appreciate her for coming up there, womaning up, and apologizing to me. But like I told her, I showed you the condom every time. It shouldn't have even been a question. But when you're dealing with a human woman, they're always going to want to go with the best option. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but if you have a worse option than me, you're going to go with me. If I'm the worst option, you're going to go with the better option. That's not right, but that's how some women think. And so I'm so happy that there's one thing that I never have to worry about. I never have to worry about one of my beautiful synthetic ladies putting a baby on me, especially one that I didn't help create. For those of you who want kids, you may not quite understand where I'm coming from, but I tell you, if you don't want kids, it feels so good to not have that stress weighing on the back of your mind. Whether you wear a condom or not, it's always a possibility of a woman still trying to say it's your baby. And even when you know you use protection, it's always a faint ghost of a chance lying deep, 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 deep in the back of your mind, and it will stress you out just even thinking about it. And that's why I'm so happy I never have to think about it. So, for all of you that are out there still in human-to-human relationships, I'll say beware, because you never know when a woman might try to pin a baby on you. But as for me, now that I've chosen the companion dog life, it's one thing I know I'll never have to worry about, and that's baby mama drama. So, with all that said, we really love for you guys to hit those subscriptions and notifications. But as of right now, it's been me, Jada King Hefner, and the beautiful Callie Sun. We are